Home sellers for sale by owners, this video is for you guys. Homeowners believe that they can sell their home by themselves, and some of them are right. Yeah, they can. They can, put signs on their own. They can use their own home selling strategies. They can talk to a lot of people if they want. Call people who they have no idea who they are, and ask them if they want to buy their home. Maybe do open houses, and maybe use social media. Now, social media is like huge for marketing anything for sale. Negotiating, it's very important. So as a homeowner, if you feel comfortable doing this, do it, right? Save thousands of money that you're gonna pay to us, real estate agents. If you feel comfortable doing that mediation between the buyer and yourself as a seller, if you can price your home right, competitive in the market, so you can sell it soon and it doesn't stay on the market for whatever reason it is, that is too. Selling points on your property, something that is really important that we really care about. Those are huge when it comes to selling not only a home but anything. Think about the selling points. Showing your home if you have the time and the availability, negotiating the contracts and keeping things within the law and protecting yourself. As professionals, we do our best to protect the sellers and protect those buyers as well. So be familiar with the laws. In my experience, I've seen companies who charge you maybe like 1% or a flat fee for selling your home. But I see a lot of homeowners crying because they cannot get back to them. They cannot talk to that person who they talk to. And reason why is because they don't care. And I'm saying it to the public. They are charging you a flat fee or a low fee, but expect the same service from them. They may not have the experience. They might be working with this company who offers that kind of service, and obviously they pay them in a salary, and they don't care. It's incredible that still some people try to do a job that they are not familiar with. They are risking themselves, their assets, their family assets, their future, because you don't know what's going to happen. You gotta be very familiar with the laws, what's in the title, for buyers and obviously for sellers as well. How to protect yourself by giving all those disclosures to the buyers, right? And not only that, get familiar with what the selling points are when it comes to offer your property to those buyers who are interested about your property. And not only that as well, the time that it takes for you to qualify a willing and ready buyer to purchase the property by checking their financials, their credit scores, their willingness to move forward if they like the property or not, to negotiate all the repairs that might be needed. All these things. I'm going to overwhelm you, but that's what it takes. This hits to my heart. When I bought my first home, me and my wife, we were saving money every 2 weeks. I was working for a bank. Some people who knows me, they kind of remember when I was working for a bank. And my wife, she's an accountant, and we had this plan that every 2 weeks, we had to save this amount of money for us to be able to purchase a home. We started checking ourselves, properties here and there, but obviously we were not getting anywhere until we got an agent. Very good agent, actually. He helped us out. He took us in the right path, found a house that we liked, and he protected us as well. He negotiated for us. And I want, based on my experience, you to be protected and be working with a professional, someone who has the experience. I mean, come on. It's one of the biggest expenses that you are making in your life, right? is for most of us is one of the huge investments that we are putting at risk if we don't protect it well, right? Selling your property is something that you should not take lightly. You should use the best sources that you have available to. It doesn't matter how much does it cost if it's going to protect you and your family, from losing thousands of money. I remember this beautiful family. They contacted me, and they wanted to buy a property. And at that time, their own property was for sale. But the investor talked to them first, and they convinced them to sell their property directly to him because they were going to save thousands of money by using a real estate agent. And at the end, they lost thousands of money, way more than what they would have cost if they would have used a real estate agent. Sometimes saving $1,000 or that commission that is involved in the sale of a property is not worth to lose double or maybe triple, right? So especially investors, people who want to get a good deal, they love, and I can swear that to you. I can Google it, check it online. They love working with for sale by owners because they know they have the leverage to get a better deal than working with a professional real estate agent that who knows and has experience on how to negotiate and protect those home sellers from losing money, because it's what it takes. You just go with the weak prey to take advantage of them, and as an investor, having that mindset as an investor or someone who wants to get a very good deal, yeah, that's the way to do it. If you want to do so, work with for sale by owners, because they don't have the professional advice and they believe that they can do the real estate agent job because it doesn't look difficult. What it takes to sell a home, putting a sign in front of my house, putting flyers, deliver flyers. No, it takes more. It takes leverage. It takes experience on what strategies and techniques to use when selling a property. Calling people about the property that is coming for sale, that takes skill. It takes practice and negotiating the sale of your property, and negotiating the sale of your property, using those selling points in your home, that's super important. So if you use an agent, a real estate agent, as a home seller, a lot of inexperienced people might be telling you, don't tell your agent that you really have to sell. Don't tell your agent this and that. No, a real estate agent is like a medical doctor, right? They need to know exactly how you feel, where you feel the pain. And so a real estate agent needs to know what are your needs, what is the goal for us to be able to help you in the right way. So you need to trust that partner who is going to be working with you side by side, looking for that goal. And choose someone who has experience, someone who you feel comfortable with, someone who you think is going to help you. That's for you and your family. So I hope this helps. And if any questions, reach out to me. And don't forget subscribing to our videos. Check our videos right here. And if any comments or any questions, just do that below. We're gonna be in social media, so reach out to us. We are here to help you.